Philippe, maybe we can start off with you. Can you tell us a little bit about the trends that are actually shaping the commercial transportation industry?
Definitely. First, we need to realize how critical commercial vehicles are to our industry. You can think of heavy trucks in the mines. Yesterday we were talking about mobility, and we know how public transportation through buses, how critical it is to improve the congestions in the cities. But let me maybe deep dive on the cargo transportation on the road, the truck-trailer combination. We rely completely all around the globe to have these commercial transports to get the goods into our stores, into our homes. And we have realized also during the pandemic how even if we could not go out, we had to get goods to keep eating and getting elements delivered. You can imagine how e-commerce, for example, is also putting a lot of pressure on the commercial vehicle industry. We as consumers, us as society, we request and we require goods to arrive in quality, in time, more and more accurately. We will be there between 2 and 4. Please make sure to be there. It's fundamentally part of what we expect from transport companies. So arriving on time is what we expect, and what we deliver in aftermarket is uptime solutions. Can you imagine, let's say, if a company, a good transport company, is going to have unexpected downtime, they fail on their mission of arriving on time. So for me, it's very important that we realize that uptime is an essence, a business essence in this commercial vehicle industry. However, it is the prerequisite. There's so much more regulation, compliance. We were talking about how we want all to be a sustainable planet, so we expect sustainable transport. We want safety. We expect definitively that those professional transport companies are at the heart of making sure we're having safe transportation. So growing requirements, the consumer expect more on one side from these companies and more constraints. Pressure on the costs, pressure on competitiveness, shortages of drivers to get our demands happening, plus regulation, sustainability. So these fleets are a bit squeezed. And I think it's very important that we find solutions to help them.
Absolutely. I think it's more crucial than ever because Philippe just mentioned all the challenges there as well in that aspect.
Yeah, and that kind of squeeze pressure, so to say, that our fleet customers are feeling, is real, and it's now. Although there are many demands that are coming from the future, as you expected, from society, and what we all expect, in terms of public transportation, in terms of good transport, etc. But the pressure is now already, and so the question for us is, how can we help them, the customers, to cope with that pressure and to be prepared for that future and to fulfill that needs of the society.
The pressure is on, definitely, Philippe. And considering all these challenges that you just sort of also mentioned, what is your vision of ZF Aftermarket?
I think we are creating a portfolio really to become a partner to those fleets to continuously improve their efficiency. You can start from the technology on board the vehicles. I think through the merger between WABCO and ZF, we have now really an unmatched portfolio across the vehicle, from the truck, trailer, bus side that can deliver increased safety, better efficiency, help them to go from what the vehicle used to be towards this electrified, more autonomous vehicle. Technology can also be to help them automating their yards, for example, so they gain efficiency. Efficiency is something that we need to maybe speak a little bit about because it's professional companies, they are there to be profitable, but I estimate there's about 1 trillion euros of inefficiencies in the way we operate transport and logistics today on the road. So there's a lot still to be gained on automating things which are not necessary. So starting from the technology on the vehicle, continuing with, I think, leading aftermarket services because we need the uptime. That's why we have our partners, our aftermarket network, lifetime solutions that I'm sure Alex and Marco will explain about. And then the third layer that I would say is what more can we add putting the solutions together and adding digitalization? I think we're proud, and we will speak about today, of the digital services that we can provide, building upon fleet management connectivity, but enhancing it with our ingredients to make sure that we keep adding value on safety, on efficiency, and uptime. Zero emissions, zero accidents, zero downtime. I think that's what we would be striving for.